day, everyone. We are the Insight Structures Building Company. I am Dale Austin Locsin, and we are going to present to you our proposed project entitled Two-Story 6-Unit Apartment at Purok 2, Poblacion, Tupi, South Cotabato. Without further ado, let's begin with the background of the study. In order to come up with a good project, we need to think of the basic necessities that we need, like food, water, and shelter. Given that there are many food businesses existing in the municipality of Tupi, we thought that it is unwise to add a similar project. But considering the demand in lodging, shelter is a great idea to accommodate tenants and satisfy the demand. So what are shelters? Shelters are temporary protection from dangers and weather. So who needs shelters? Our target market are students and employees. Why students? Considering the location of the proposed project, it is near the school Southeast Asian Institute of Technology Incorporated. And why employees? Because of the rising business industry in the municipality of Tupi. The land area is estimated to be around 2,000 square meters, spacious enough to have more room for new ideas if the client wants to add small businesses. In the sampling method, we use the purposive sampling for the survey. Purposive sampling is a sampling method used where the researchers decide who are going to participate in the survey. This method is efficient because only the possible respondents are chosen to achieve more accurate approach. For the number of respondents, the researchers selected 120 respondents to participate and give their opinions. Norbert Malificiado will discuss the proposal in question.
Proposal in question. The demand of accommodating is very timely as various businesses are being established and the number of students in Southeast Asian Institute of Technology in the municipality of Tupi is increasing. The proposed two-story apartment is the way to help workers and students have a temporary place to stay while they are working and studying in the said municipalities. This part of the study, certain questions are formulated in order to know the feasibilities of the project. These following questions are critical in conducting a feasibility studies. First, is there a need for additional accommodation facilities in Tupi? This question is very important to know if the project will be feasible or not. Is renting of apartment a preference relative to students and employees? The students and employees are also significant for they are the main target of the study. Number 3. What are the priorities, amenities of the occupants? Is this type of question, the design of a building is depend, so having a question answered will be a great advantage. What are the chances of ROI, return of investment, if the client continue to take a risk in this project? When we're talking about business, it is normal and very important to know the chances of getting profit and estimating the duration of recovery. Community concern and opportunities. In conducting a study, it is important to know the strength in order to improve and the concern of disadvantage in building a project. These concerns are considered to fill the gap and provide alternative remedies. These are the opportunities or edge of the project. First, apartment much more affordable than family home for several reasons. This is less square footage, which means few maintenance costs. It also has low utility bills because many expenses are shared among tenants and it has less staff to own. Second, it is transportation are getting daily needs because public vehicles and stores are near and accessible. Third, living in apartment increase safety to the occupants, employees, and students because of the close proximate or neighbor gate and fence and CCTVs. Fourth, another great benefit of apartment living in these opportunities of social engagement. Although a sense of community exists in both rural and sub-rural areas.
I'm Jonathan Sudayan, and I will discuss the importance and feasibility of this project. The significance of this project: first, it will be a response in the need for lodging. Nowadays, the number of business establishments and tourism in this municipality are continues to increase. And also, the number of students in CIT or Southeast Asian Institute of Technology are continues to increase too. As you can see in the enrollment data for academic year of 2015 to 2020. So this project is very important for the student and for employee for their lodging needs. Second, this project will generate income. The owner of this apartment project will gain an income by the rental paid in every unit of the apartment. And also, the municipality can benefit from its business tax as an income. And lastly, this project will provide opportunities to job seekers and students because this project is located beside the national highway and more than 100 meters from the CIT campus and the other establishment. Aside from that, the fact that it is accessible since the market is just a kilometer away from the proposed project. Before we proposed this project, we conducted a survey from the number of respondents for the renting in an accommodation facilities, which are 40.83% considered renting, 32.50% did not consider, and 26.67% for maybe.
For the feasibility criteria and methods, the graphs are the basis for the design and utilities installed in the project. Going to the preferred amenities of the respondents, most of them want 2 bedrooms in 1 unit. Also, many are in favor of personal kitchen. Majority of them want personal bathroom. Pre-installed ventilations will be air conditions according to the data. For the safety, here are the data shown. For the preferred amenities, only the laundry facilities and common area are favorable. We conducted a SWOT analysis to assess the advantage and disadvantages of our project. For the strength, we have good accommodation, which is a feeling of being at home. Feeling of safety because of the neighborhood. A good alternative for dorms and boarding houses. We also have piso Wi-Fi to cater online-based works and studies. The only weakness is that the project will be unable to have the same price as its competitors and will be a bit higher because it has more amenities compared to the surrounding renting facilities. The increasing number of business in Tupi and students in CIT will be an advantage for the project because there will be a higher demand in lodging. The threat in putting up this project is the future rental establishments, given that we are in a pandemic.
For our funding and support plan, it includes the total building costs, the annual income and expenses, the cash flow diagram, and the internal rate of return or IRR. For the apartment, we have the total area of 432 square meter. Per square meter will cost 20,000 pesos and it will be 8,640,000. While the laundry shop with an area of 12.5 square meter, costing will be 10,000 pesos per square meter and it will have a total cost of 125,000 pesos. And we included the unit cost of our machine or laundry machine, which is 30,000 pesos per unit. So for the 6 unit of our laundry machine, we will have a cost of 180,000 pesos. So all in all, we have a total building cost of 8,945,000 pesos. For our cash flow diagram, in figure 8, it includes the total building cost, wherein it includes the bank loan. We have a total of 1,945,000 pesos, and the client personal savings is 7 million pesos. So the total construction cost is 8,945,000 pesos in figure 8. While in figure 9, we have a cash flow diagram of total bank loan. The total bank loan was 1,945,000 pesos. So, the total amount plus the total interest of the bank loan is 2,394,279.208 pesos. In figure 10, we have the cash flow diagram for monthly income and amortization. So, you can see, we have a monthly amortization for 5 years of 39,000 pesos 904.65 every month for 5 years, while its average monthly income for 5 years is 56,560,000 pesos. So the total interest plus loan total amount for 5 years is 2,394,279.206 pesos, while the projected income for 5 years is 5,338,600 pesos. In figure 11, we computed or calculated the projected monthly net income for 5 years. Now, the average monthly net income for 5 years is 6,593 pesos 0.99 centavos. So, the annual net profit for 5 years is 395,000 pesos 639.28 centavos. So in figure 12, we have the cash flow diagram for 60 months. Now in our cash outflow, we have the remaining shared capital of the client, 7,604,360.72 pesos. So the projected monthly net income after 5 years is 47,938.67 pesos. After 5 years, the client will successfully repay its bank loan. Now, for our figure 12, we have the cash flow diagram for 60 months. And in our cash outflow, the client shared capital will be 7,604,320.72 pesos. And after that, for almost 8 years and 4 months, the client will successfully regain its shared capital. After the 228th month, the client will fully regain its personal shared capital. And for the next figure, in the 221st month, the client will have a net profit of 47,938.65 pesos. Now, for its annual net profit, we have 575,263.66 pesos. In computing our internal rate of return or IRR, we have 4.0089%, and our profitability index or PI, we have 1.277. Now, according to theory of profitability index, if profitability index is greater than 1, therefore accept the project or the project is feasible. Now, our profitability index is 1.277, so our project is viable and feasible. In summary, to the total cost analysis of the building project, the break-even point will be on the 228th month or roughly 18 years. In summary, conclusion and recommendation, we have the area needed for the construction of the building is accessible and also available to the public. Now, there are also potential customers for our business, and the proposed project is in demand because of the rising tourism, food, and education industry in the municipality of Tupi, just like the Southeast Asian Institute of Technology or our school, CIT. And based on the calculation, the client will earn his participating amount in a rational amount of time if the project expected number of lodging occupancy is met or nearly so. The business or our business also can benefit the government and the nearby area by providing an income or other business opportunities. Furthermore, this study can be used as reference in conducting feasibility study for other commercial buildings. Thank you.